Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever been on a quiet train or in a peaceful cafe and suddenly someone starts shouting into their phone? It's jarring, right? It makes you wonder, when did we all silently agree that shouting in public is just not the done thing? Let us take a journey back in time to find out how keeping our voices down became a cornerstone of modern etiquette. Believe it or not, the concept of a public space as we know it is relatively new. For much of human history, life was loud. Think of a medieval marketplace, vendors yelling about their wares, animals making noise, town criers delivering news. But shouting was just a normal part of communication. There wasn't a clear line between your personal space and the collective hubbub. Being loud often meant being heard, and being heard was essential for business and social life. The big shift really began in the 17th and 18th centuries with the rise of new kinds of public spaces. Coffee houses in London, for instance, became intellectual hubs. They weren't just places to grab a drink. They were where people went to read newspapers, discuss politics, and conduct business in a more refined manner. In these environments, thoughtful conversation was valued over loud proclamations. Shouting would disrupt the intellectual atmosphere, and so a new social code began to form. Speaking in a moderate tone became a sign that you were considerate, educated, and belonged in this new, sophisticated public sphere. Then came the Victorian era in the 19th century, which put etiquette into overdrive. The Victorians were obsessed with rules for proper conduct, covering everything from how to hold a fork to how to behave in public. This was fueled by the growth of cities. As more and more people from different backgrounds were crammed together in urban centers, strict social rules helped to maintain order and a sense of decency. Guidebooks on manners became bestsellers, explicitly telling people to avoid loud talking and boisterous behavior on the street, in public transport, and in theaters. Modulating your voice was seen as a mark of self-control and respectability, a way to distinguish oneself from the unruly masses. It was about showing respect for the shared environment and the strangers around you. The 20th century brought new technologies that reinforced this norm. The invention of the telephone and later the mobile phone created a new dilemma. Suddenly, we had private conversations happening in very public places. Early on, the novelty was one thing, but as mobile phones became common, society had to quickly develop an unwritten rule book. We've all seen someone get the look for talking too loudly on their phone in a library or restaurant. It's the modern-day version of a Victorian etiquette lesson, a social cue that you re-breaching the shared peace. We instinctively understand that the person next to us doesn't want to be a part of our phone call. So the next time you instinctively lower your voice in a public place, you're participating in a tradition that's hundreds of years in the making. It evolved from the need for intellectual space in coffee houses, was codified by the Victorians' desire for urban order, and has been adapted for our modern, tech-filled world. It's a beautiful, unspoken agreement that helps us all share our public spaces more harmoniously. It's all about respecting the shared atmosphere we all contribute to. What do you think? Have you ever had a funny or awkward experience with someone shouting in public? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. And if you enjoyed this little dive into social history, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.